Dear students, today we discussed about the another theorem, Pythagoras theorem in the triangles chapter. Already you learn about Pythagoras theorem in 7th standard also. Today we discuss about Pythagoras theorem and how to prove the Pythagoras theorem in this class. The Pythagoras theorem states that in a right angle triangle, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to sum of the squares on other two sides. The Pythagoras theorem states that in a right angle triangle, we take one of the right angle triangle ABC. ABC is a right angle triangle. Angle B is a right angle. Therefore, ABC is a right angle triangle. In a right angle triangle, the square of the hypotenuse means the side opposite to right angle, means B is the angle opposite to AC. Therefore, AC is called as hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is the side which is opposite to right angle. Therefore, AC called as hypotenuse. The square of the hypotenuse is equal to sum of the squares on other two sides. Means AB and BC are the other two sides. Square of the other two sides means AB square and BC square. Therefore, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square is the to prove. Okay. In the Pythagoras theorem, first write the data. Data means in a triangle ABC. In a triangle ABC. In the triangle ABC, angle B is 90 degree is the data. We have to prove that. To prove in a right angle triangle is the data. We have to prove that the square of the hypotenuse means AC square is equal to sum of the squares on other two sides. The other two sides are AB and BC. Squares means AB square plus BC square. The square of the hypotenuse is equal to sum of the squares on other two sides is the to prove. Next one, construction. The construction is necessary to prove the theorem. Therefore, we draw one of the perpendicular line from B to AC. Therefore, BD perpendicular to AC. Means draw BD perpendicular to AC. Means angle D is 90 degree. Angle D is 90 degree. Therefore, the last one is proof. How to prove the theorem? First, we take the two triangles ABD and whole triangle ABC. Consider triangle ABD and whole triangle ABC. Okay, triangle ABD and whole triangle ABC. Angle B is 90 degree. In this case, angle D is 90 degree. Remaining is B. Yeah, therefore, in the ADB triangle, angle D is 90 degree. In the triangle ABC, angle B is 90 degree. Therefore, angle D is equal to angle B is equal to 90 degree. One of the corresponding angle is equal. The other one is angle A is common for both the triangles. A is in the ABD also. A is common in ABC also. Therefore, angle A is common angle. By AA similarity criterion, when the two corresponding angles are equal, then these two triangles are said to be similar. Triangle ABD is similar to triangle ABC by AA similarity criterion. When the two triangles are similar, their corresponding sides are in proportion. Therefore, in the triangle ADB and ABC, okay, in these two triangles, AB is common for both the triangles. Therefore, we take only in the AB ratio. Take AB ratios. Therefore, AB by AC, AB by AC and AD by AB, AD by AB. The other ratio BD and BC is neglected. Okay, therefore, by cross multiplication, we get AB square is equal to AC into AD. AC into AD equation 1. Consider the other triangles, the remaining triangles BDC and whole triangle ABC, BDC and triangle ABC. In the BDC and ABC, angle D is 90 degree in BDC, angle B is 90 degree in ABC. Therefore, angle D is equal to angle B is equal to 90 degree because construction. Okay, and also angle C is common. Angle C is common for both the triangles. C is in BDC and ABC. Therefore, angle C is common angle. Therefore, by AA similarity criteria, the two corresponding angles are equal, then these two triangles are said to be similar. Triangle BDC is similar to triangle ABC. Therefore, their corresponding sides are in proportion. We take two triangles BDC and ABC. ABC. Angle B is equal to angle D in the BDC triangle. Angle C is common. Okay. Therefore, the remaining is C, D completed, B is remaining. Therefore, BDC. In these two cases, BC is 2 times. Therefore, we take BC by AC and DC by BC. BC by AC is equal to DC by BC. By cross multiplication, we get BC into BC, BC square, AC into DC. Equation. By adding equation 1 and 2, we get, by adding LHS plus LHS, RHS plus RHS, AB square plus BC square is equal to AC into AD plus AC into DC. D plus AC into DC. This is a monomial plus monomial. By adding two monomials, AC is common in both the terms. Therefore, take him out, we get AD plus DC. AC into AD plus DC means, by adding AD plus DC, we get AC. Therefore, AC square means AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. By writing this is in reverse order, we get AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square is the proof of the theorem, hence the proof. Of the theorem. We first prove the theorem. We consider the two triangles ABD and ADC and ABD and ABC, and we we prove these two triangles are similar, then corresponding sides are in proportion, and the other cases BDC and we take two triangles BDC and ABC, these two triangles are similar, then the corresponding sides are in proportion. By cross multiplication we get BC square, in the cross multiplication we get AB square. By adding these two we get AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square is the proof of the